NFL Week 6. Did the Cowboys give Jerry Jones the worst birthday gift? Every week in the NFL brings new questions and answers. And Week 6 was no exception. Let's dive into what we learned and what we're still pondering as we head into Week 7. Asked. Is it possible to give Jerry Jones a worse birthday present? What do you get a billionaire football owner for his 82nd birthday? How about a humiliating 47-9 loss to the Detroit Lions? That's exactly what the Cowboys delivered to Jerry Jones, wrapped in disappointment and tied with a blue and silver bow. With the highest paid player in the league and a massive fanbase, the Cowboys are still struggling to put a competitive team on the field. It's a tough pill to swallow for a franchise that hasn't seen a Super Bowl win in decades. While it's easy to blame the players, let's not forget who's calling the shots: Jerry himself. In a league obsessed with winning now, it's time for Dallas to rethink their approach before it's too late. Answered. So much for the Saints. Remember when the Saints' offense looked like a playoff contender? Well, that dream took a nosedive with a staggering 51-27 defeat to the Buccaneers. Starting rookie Spencer Rattler was thrown into the fire, and losing star receiver Chris Olave didn't help matters. With their postseason hopes slipping, the Saints' promising start feels like a distant memory. Asked. How far can the Packers go? The NFC North is proving to be one of the strongest divisions, and the Packers are emerging as serious contenders. Jordan Love is thriving, and their young roster is making strides. After a dominant win over the Cardinals, Green Bay is poised for a big showdown with Detroit in Week 9. This division is heating up. Answered. The Titans are in trouble. Tennessee is struggling, and watching Derrick Henry thrive in Baltimore only adds insult to injury. With a dismal 1-4 record and a lackluster offense, the Titans have a long road ahead. Will Levis's 95-yard performance against Indianapolis was less than inspiring, leaving fans wondering if this team can turn it around. Asked. Is there any worse feeling than a touchdown negated by a flag? In a display of creativity, the Lions ran a lateral play that ended with tackle Penei Sewell nearly scoring. But, of course, a penalty wiped it out. This isn't just a one-time occurrence. Every week, we see incredible plays ruined by ticky-tack penalties. It's frustrating for fans and players alike. Answered. Washington shows there's life after bad ownership. With Daniel Snyder gone, the Washington franchise is finally showing signs of life. Despite a tough loss to Baltimore, the effort put forth is a far cry from the dysfunction of the past. There's renewed hope, and fans are feeling optimistic for the future. Asked. Are the Bengals good, or just lucky? Cincinnati's win over the Giants raised more questions than answers. At 2-4, the Bengals have the talent but struggle to find consistency. With a dynamic QB receiver duo, they should be winning more games. It's a precarious balance they'll have to navigate moving forward. Answered. Should the Jaguars just stay in Europe? After another disappointing performance in London, the Jaguars might want to consider a permanent vacation. With the team struggling, it's a tough time for fans. Maybe a name change and a fresh start across the pond wouldn't be such a bad idea.